Hi, Dystinct Mag readers. My name is Emma. I have dyslexia and dyscalculia, and I'm distinct. I am 24 years old, and in August I will be starting at UCLA Medical School. I'm from New York, and this past year during the pandemic, I was really aware of how isolated, of course, all of us were, but particularly kids with learning differences. And so I decided to start Zoom groups for kids ages 7 to 12 with all different LD, dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, ADHD, to meet each other in a supportive and safe space. And the groups are led by older mentors who have LD, learning differences. And the reason I did this is that both I saw there was a need in the community, but also when I was a kid, I felt really alone in the experience. I often, especially because I had a brother who didn't have a learning difference, and I just saw him sailing through school, learning how to read really easily, doing math off the top of his head, and there I was counting on my fingers, really struggling to learn how to read. And I would often wonder, like, why me? What's wrong with me? Am I stupid? Am I dumb? And it really was helpful when I would meet other kids who had similar struggles. And so that's what we've been doing in these Zoom groups, because it's so important to know that you are not alone. Like, you are not alone. You are part of a community of others who think differently, of others who maybe just need to be taught a little bit differently, who our school system isn't quite teaching the right way. And when we're taught the way that we need with these types of tricks and strategies, our brains can contribute huge amounts to society. You're part of a community of incredible thinkers, incredible creative people. And to remember that, and that we just need sometimes some more time and to be taught sometimes a little bit differently. Something really important for me, because part of my learning difference means that it just takes me a lot longer to do, especially like math or reading. My teacher used to say, oh, she gets there in the end, but it takes me a lot longer. And so this used to really worry my parents and also be frustrating for me. But one thing that I've learned is that having to take longer, having to work harder, has meant that I've developed a lot of resilience, a lot of grit, and a lot of patience. And these skills have really, really served me as I've gotten older. And so I know that it can be super frustrating right now, both for a parent and to actually live it as a kid. But just know that what you're going through will set you up for the rest of your life to be someone who not only can bring forth these incredible talents to the world, but knows what it means to work hard, to have grit, and that's so, so valuable. So I guess what I just want you to know is that there is literally nothing wrong with you. We just think a little differently, which means that we need to be taught differently. And when we are, there is no reason that we cannot shine and give incredible things to the world, like I know all of you will.